This is the space that we're in.
Yes. Hi.
Even Eddie curled up in a blankie, cause what?
Yeah.
Anyway, we're gonna do real good detective
Detectivating.
detectivating? Devising? Detecting?
Deteriorating?
Just remember
What?
the thing that we remember at
The-
not Cabbage Detective Agency.
the-
The important thing that we remember?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Yes, I am not lead. I am lead.
Yes. That is what we remember. I am not lead. I am lead. Anyway, we have not that button, this button. I thought about it. It's like that's the wrong button. Okay. We got a folder. So I think what we're supposed to do this time is going to be suspected narrowing.
Suspect narrowing.
Okay, let's hear what Gwen has to say.
Okay.
Okay. Hands, they're jazz hands too. It's hard to do jazz hands at that angle. Okay. Detective. If we ever meet face to face, I owe you a drink. Not a single person has said anything about our little B&E stunt. Alleged! We didn't do anything. Not the navigators and not the police, which means no one reported it. Trust me, Sully would be all over me if they had. And not in the fun way.
Bleh.
They had
This is
a
fair.
thing.
I forgot who Sully was for a second.
I finished looking through the stuff I took from the Navigators Club room. There's Beth's proposal, a roster of their members. Why would they need that? It really is a boys' club.
Oh dear.
They kept a roster of their members? Wow! Imagine how awkward that would be when taking attendance. It's like, okay, 3.5 inches uncircumcised.
Oh,
you
God.
here? Not here? What?
We're off to a great start today, everybody.
Wait! They said members. What did they think was gonna happen? They said members. Hi, Zuko. Do you want to participate? No, you're just gonna sit. He's just sitting in the first officer's chair.
Yep.
Anyway. So, there's Beth's proposal, a roster of their members on a founding fathers type declaration. Wow. A few suspicious notes, as for you. And one document I have no idea what to make of. It has all these stamps on it that look like a stamp my dad used to have. I found it in an old box of his things and sent it to you. So yeah, I didn't really think this would be important, but my dad was a navigator. I don't understand how he could have been part of this old-fashioned boys' club. But if he was alive, maybe Beth wouldn't be dead. Wow. He used to say there was more at stake than just upholding Edgar Mallory's bass-ackward traditions.
Is that actually what it says?
Bass-ackward.
Wow.
Ass backwards! We can say ass!
Ass.
Ass!
Ass.
Sphincter!
Buttholes. What are we talking about?
Bass-ackward?
Yes, traditions.
I'm not sure though. When I was in the club room, they had a ton of portraits of Mallory on the wall. Okay. I've included a picture of one of the creepy sketches for your amusement. Thanks. If the navigators had access to Mallory's nose hairs, I bet they'd be in a glass case somewhere. I'm glad that Gwen is feeling kind of the same way I am.
Yeah.
I'm worried about Ruby. That's Beth's
Car?
daughter.
Oh, right.
The Beth's daughter! The one that made the click-clack.
Yes, I remember. That was fun.
I think she's getting tired of dealing with her grandparents, so she's been hanging out at my place a lot. Which makes me feel better. Last week I overheard two old ladies on Main Street gossiping about Joey and Sam. I know Ruby's having a rough time with it. I can't bring myself to tell her that I think her mom was murdered by one of her grandparents, or maybe her dad, or maybe Reverend Reaver.
Fair.
Or maybe that guy.
Oh yes, creepy shirt man.
I honestly just want him to be locked up. I don't care what for.
Fair.
He is just creepy.
Yeah.
The good Reverend finally reached out to me. He sent me a letter along with a mirror he says Beth gave him. What stands out to me is that he mentions Beth's bridge project. It keeps popping up. After reading his letter, there's got to be something in that Cora folder that Beth locked. Oh, okay. So see if we can open up the Cora folder.
Finally.
Also, and I know this isn't easy, but it would be great if we could eliminate another suspect. Sam kind of fell in our lap, but I'm sure we can find enough info to eliminate someone else. Michelle told me not to be afraid to explore and to try everything to find the truth. Okay, so when we find another suspect who can be proven innocent, that is what we are doing today. Their full name. Well, we need to keep going. Oh no, they're probably... Fucking Woodard is probably gonna get proven innocent. Because he's so incredibly unlikable.
Yeah.
He's so... Like, Sam was so insanely unlikable. Because she was so disgustingly passive-aggressive and rude and whatnot.
Yep.
So...
Boo! Oh, we'll see.
Jerkweed. Yeah, I hate him so much.
Also, hi, Brick. You missed us giggling about members.
Members! You smudged! Someone smudged the papers.
Is that a clue?
Sometimes it can be really hard to tell whether it's a clue
really
or a
can.
mistake. Anything else? Okay, no. Okay.
Ooh. Stars.
Members! Okay. Ah, there's one of their creepy drawings of Mallory.
You guys' nose hairs?
What the star's number illuminates our secrets, he says. And then remember 1979, and it's hey chat, you look pretty sexy tonight. Woo! Mirror.
Ooh.
I was trying to be weird. As usual. I was trying to be weird as usual, okay? So, there's more stars.
There's something about stars. And the stamp is stars too. Yep.
Just checking something really quick. Because they gave us a mirror, so something's got to be mirrored.
Yeah.
Janelle's upset.
What else is new?
Okay. This is Clarence. Okay. But first. Gib notebook.
What's in a notebook?
Nothing.
Are you gonna stamp?
I want to see what the stamp do.
They make stars.
Does it work
It works better if you don't slam it down like a goofball.
Well, what's the fun in that? See, it didn't work as good.
You didn't press very hard.
I pressed real. I pressed perfectly hard. I was channeling my inner librarian. Next.
That's a little better, maybe. I don't know. Yes, Fairy, there is something on the outside. Remember 1979.
I'm just channeling my inner librarian, okay? If I had a spritz of water to spritz, that would probably be really good, but I don't. It has soap in it. The only spray bottle that I have.
Oh. That was a weird sentence.
Yeah, it's for the window film.
Right.
That's my spray bottle.
You know, what are you doing to my computer?
She has stuff to say.
Apparently.
Yeah, the ink is a little dried up. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Well, regardless, this is probably going to be a U.
Yeah, we just need to find out more about stars.
The number of stars illuminates something.
Right, but there's a piece of paper with something written on it and another one that was two of them.
So this says picked up and left them with. Before you ask again, I didn't look at them as always. I don't understand why you let Akka handle your etc.
Okay. But it seems to be signed with that.
Yes, I get the feeling that something about the stars might be like
A signature.
signatures.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's gonna be a cipher situation there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And this is Suffragium Bridge Revival Committee proposal. And it's just a very dense piece of. There's nothing fancy about this fancy paper. What the fuck? So, probably something about the 3 stars? I don't know, man. I don't know.
Well, I'm thinking there might be some way to decipher whose star signature is whose.
Yeah. So, this says, my patience wears thin. Your reassurance was given several months ago, and I gave you on the big issue as promised. If you found anything concrete on... Yeah, anyway, this is more star business. Probably the same as this. So I'll just kind of tuck that like right there.
Okay.
Because they're probably going to be the same. I swear something's got to be mirrored. So, Mallory here says that the star's number illuminates our secrets.
Mm-hmm.
That's definitely going to be something. And then, we've got this. So, Establishment of an Assembly, 1890, it says. At every age, it is prudent for man to examine the liberties, laws, and judgments of the life he abides by, as seen through the eyes of his esteemed forefathers. When he discovers that his fellows have strayed from the good intention of those who laid foundation and therefore have overlooked the blessing of the Creator, it becomes necessary to correct course. Weird capitalization choices are going on all over the place. This we view as our God-given right and responsibility. We, the sons of Edgar Mallory's Brotherhood of 7 Navigators, those good men named George Ballantyne, Elisha Ferris, Robert Good, Samuel Gundy, Josiah Hendricks, Thomas Reaver, and Silas Woodard. In 1690, their favorite number, our forefathers with Edgar Mallory did pledge to live by the following principles. And then they actually translate them. Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
Okay, let's see what they actually mean. Okay, I am not led, I lead. less fun.
Could still be technically I am not led, I led.
Yeah, it's just past tense. Yes.
Well, no, that would be like the metal. This is how it's spelled.
Yes. Yes.
I
yes. I led.
They are very dense, to be fair.
Fortune favors the bold, deeds, not words. I shall find a way or make one through hardship
That sounds like
to
a
the
threat.
start. It does. I shall find a way or make one.
Ma'am, get off my computer.
She's protesting.
I'm protesting her protest.
This isn't a democracy. It's a monarchy, and I'm the queen. She says.
Yes.
Through rough terrain to the stars.
Yes.
Your speed is halved. Each man is the maker of his own fortune. If I cannot move heaven, I will raise hell. Again, that's a threat.
Yeah.
Caesar's end is another's beginning. It was the beginning of the fall of Rome. A wolf does not fear a barking dog. Unless that dog knows some pretty rancid swear words. Nothing comes from nothing.
That's a pointless statement.
That is an accurate observation? Yeah? The eagle does not catch flies. And from possibility to actuality. They're a bunch of useless boys! Oh my god!
Yeah.
So, from this pledge, in 1690, we have witnessed a deviation of the most grievous nature on our beloved Mallory Rock. We have diverged from the righteous and the just.
She's emphasizing the capitalized words.
We have followed an incorrect heading, for when the stars are bold and full, there is a way forth. But should they be hollow and unfulfilled, there is naught ahead, a sign from our Lord to cease. We have, as a people, drifted off course, led by the soft-hearted and indisposed.
Does that mean they're pooping?
Are you pooping?
You pooping?
You pooping? Anyway, the navigator's oath to continue. Sorry, don't just
You spit on the paper.
toy. He's got a hawk toy spit on that
Oh
thing.
God.
Don't mind me, it's all good. People are pooping. You pooping?
You pooping?
We're very mature.
Immature, yes.
But anyway, where did we go?
The
Indisposed!
Yes.
Navigator's oath. To continue along this path will be ruinous. Thus, we hereby vow to preserve the work of our esteemed forefathers!
Oh God, that one's stuck.
To uphold their values, strength,
Oh.
and tradition for the good of the land through fame and misfortune.
Just a reminder: when you get too loud, it doesn't come through the mic, so it might just be censoring yourself.
That's fair.
Yeah.
By way of secrecy, when requisite, for as long as we live, to see our sons take up the helm of leadership and the stick of ass beating.
Okay.
The stick of this is a boys' club, and doesn't it kind of look like a sword? It's like the helm of leadership and the stick that looks really cool, kind of like a sword.
Yes.
As the North Star guided Mallory. I'm not emphasizing names because obvs.
Yeah, those should be capitalized.
So shall we, the navigators, be guided by his 12 principles. This we swear on the sanctity of our blood and vow to sign again upon every new age. What do they define as a new age? So Christopher Ballantine VII, Stephen Ballantine II, Tobin Ferris the fourth, Nathaniel Good III, Kevin
Kevin.
It's just Kevin Good. He's not in anything, it's just Kevin.
Kevin.
And
Ooh,
Eric.
Somebody got crossed out.
That was Edward Gundy.
Yeah.
Jacob Gundy is still in.
Hmm.
Martin Hendricks, Josiah Hendricks, Clarence Reaver, Ryan Reaver, and fucking Woodard.
Creepy shirt guy.
Creepy motherfucker. Alright, so basically what I'm thinking is stars, right?
On the back. Okay, just checking.
Hold it up to the light. Sense it for aroma. I don't know.
No.
I give this to you.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna read the letter from Clarence.
Clarence.
Yeah, Clarence Reaver the Reverend, you see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Clarence! Clarence is the one who sent along this compact mirror that says remember 1979. He says that Beth gave him this mirror.
Ah.
So, Gwen, you'll forgive me for being inaccessible recently. My work has been keeping me very occupied, and I will not be any more available in the coming weeks. I hope this correspondence will satisfy so that you no longer need to waste time sitting on my doorstep. What? I assume you mean to ask me about your sister and why we didn't always see eye to eye. The most I can say for Beth, though we were once good friends, is that she meant well. I'm sure you heard her desire to renew construction of that tragic bridge. She was stubbornly set on rechristening it after my late twin sister, Cora, the Cora Reaver Memorial Bridge. Beth's attempts to honor Cora were misplaced and unwelcome. My sister has been dead for over 40 years. I implored Beth to let the matter be on several occasions, during which, I regret, I may have become unduly heated. I now ask the same of you. Let me keep my family and past private, rather than a trumpeted headline for all of Mallory Rock and the mainland to pity. With that, I am returning the enclosed, which was a gift from Beth. I do not know what she hopes to achieve, but the constant reminder of Cora within my own reflection did not endear me to her cause. The engraving particularly was unnecessary and callous. If I had the choice of forgetting the date my sister was taken from me, I would have happily done so long ago. I wish you well on your journey to heal, though I know it to be painfully arduous and the end ever elusive. Beth felt that her idealistic dream about a bridge represented the promise of hope and resolution. May you find your peace. Okay, so Beth had a thing about Cora.
Yeah.
And Clarence doesn't.
Yeah.
Apparently she died in 1979.
Yep.
That is a long ass time ago.
It is.
All right. So what do we have left? Besmudged and besmirched. The Bridge Revitalization Special Committee. Proposal for a new committee. Yes, that's what this is. Mission statement. The purpose of the Bridge Revitalization Special Committee, BRSC, I saw BBC for a hot second, will be to produce a formal proposal to start a new construction of a drivable bridge from Mallory Rock to the mainland. Over 1 year ago, Mallory Rock was struck by its greatest tragedy in recent memory, the collapse of the Mallory Rock Bridge anchorage during early stages of construction. Our community lost many loved ones that day, and we continue to grieve and heal. However, I have found information that the fault of the collapse has been misattributed. And while the implementation of the bridge construction caused us much pain, the concept behind it and its potential are sound. Connecting to the mainland would greatly solidify our future sustainability, and at this point may be necessary for Mallory Rock's long-term economy and quality of life. In other words, somebody done fucked up and didn't get a proper construction surveyor.
Yep.
Okay, committee goals. The Bridge Revitalization Special Committee would be the first step to achieve these goals. BRSC will gather and organize the preliminary research for a new bridge construction project, determine whether it would be feasible, and gauge public opinion. I understand that proposing the construction of a new bridge is an uphill climb. The aim of the BRSC will be to build an accurate case for the feasibility of a new project. This will involve, but is not limited to, research on the geological structure of our island, history of tourism and current statistics, and financial studies. If determined to be feasible, the BRSC will then do the research and outreach necessary for an official proposal to the state of Maine, reducing work for the town council. The BRSC will also prioritize local support outreach, so that the Mallory Rock community can see the true benefits of this project. This is probably why she did.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as I saw financial studies,
Yeah.
and then we skipped to page 3.
Weird.
That was page 1. And then we skipped page 2 and skipped to page 3. Well, proposed personnel committee chair, treasurer, secretary, external/town council liaison, social media manager, financial research coordinator, and geological research coordinator. Sounds good.
Yes.
The pillar team will not ask for dedicated action or commitment from members. This team is for volunteers who are interested in helping with the bridge effort, but do not have the time or resources to contribute regularly. This group will serve on an as-needed basis and will help to bring more vocal support to the committee cause. My hope is that this team will be composed of Mallory Rock community members of all ages and backgrounds to allow outreach and support to spread. So proposed personnel to that part, team coordinator and volunteer members. Interesting. So what's missing is at least the description.
The description of that team there, yeah.
Oh. Leadership. I propose that the committee elect a committee chair from its membership. The chair will serve for the entirety of the committee's active duration. Voting will be anonymous, and results will be in accordance with the majority. If elected members are determined to be incapable of fulfilling chair duties at any time, members can call for re-election. Timeline. As this is a special committee, there will be no regular timeline. I propose the following schedule for the Bridge Revitalization Special Committee. 1. Committee becomes active 1 month after council approval. 2. 3 months to collect geological and financial research. 3. 6 months to gain public approval, and this overlaps with the 3 months spent for research. 4. 1 to 5 months to re-establish communication with state government. The schedule for this will depend on status of public approval and is to be determined when more information is available. In total, this is expected to take 8 to 12 months, with TBD time taken into account. The committee will disband after the proposal is approved by the state. If the proposal is denied, the committee will revisit timeline expectations as needed.
Anything on the back of that one?
Huh?
Is there anything on the back of that one? No. Just checking. They're tricksy sometimes.
Just smudges.
Yeah, they smudged both pages.
It looks like a coffee mug.
Oh, yeah.
Well, there's a cipher for you.
Well, there is, but I don't have any context. What am I supposed to do with it? Well, I mean, there's those, but these are probably just replacements, right?
We just need to figure out the signature situation.
Well, what was under there? There was another piece of paper. Oh, that was the note from Reaver, right?
Yeah, this is the Reaver note about Cora. We'll probably find a password somewhere. Let's see. Nothing new on the site.
Hmm.
And remember, the Cora hint is the departed shifts in the reflection of the year. It's going to be something to do with her dad.
Well, the departed was Cora, 1979. Try the number. Try that backwards.
9791.
Yeah, or just regular because it's a mirror, so maybe that is the reflection part. But no, yeah. You could try just 1979. What are you thinking?
Hold on. Reflection. So.
Oh.
6. 7 is weird. 6, 1.
It could be 6L, 6-1.
Or would it be 16L6?
Try both. There's no limit.
Shift. The word shift.
What? Oh, shifts. Huh?
Oh. Okay, I think I see what it is, but I can't do this.
What is it? Explain.
Okay, so the departed shifts in the reflection of the year. So I'm assuming that's going to be 9791.
Okay.
Cora.
Oh, shift Cora like that. Okay. So,
Oh, and for those who wish a reminder of what is exactly it is that we are looking at with this, it is this.
okay, so first letter L.
L.
V.
V.
A.
A.
B.
B.
Nailed it.
Yes!
You figuring that out.
I am smart, but very dumb at it. I am dumbly smart. Okay. So there's the bridge proposal. Cool. What's the missing page?
Aha.
Oh, boy. Okay. So, the Mallory Rock Bridge anchorage collapse and funding. Since the collapse of the anchorage, Mallory Rock's involved parties have pursued lawsuits against the state of Maine. It has been our understanding that the state was solely responsible for the collapse, as they have the final say on the contracted teams for the project. However, in reviewing the Hendricks Group project files, I found that the responsibility for the collapse may fall more accurately on a contracted company, Anchor Management Land Surveyors, AMLS. AMLS has a flawed project history, which will be fully detailed in the BRSC's research and proposal. There is some evidence in my research that suggests that AMLS may have misrepresented their history to the state government and other teams on the project. Their careless work while on this project may be the reason the collapse occurred. The significance of this detail is that if AMLS is indeed the at-fault party, the state of Maine may be more inclined to fund this and future projects. Woo! Okay. Memorial and community approval. The Mallory Rock community's engagement in and positive opinion of the new bridge effort are of utmost importance to the project. Losing our family and friends in the collapse will understandably felt like a betrayal to many on the island. As the town council, it is our goal to make living on the island as comfortable and positive as possible. The town council cannot move forward with a project that would put our community under emotional duress, regardless of the economic gains and future stability that project would bring. Therefore, it is key that the BRSC work to gain community support for this project during the committee's duration. To this end, I propose that the new construction be named the Cora Reaver Memorial Bridge, in honor of a Mallory Rockite who tragically passed away in 1979. Cora was a dreamer. She wanted to go to the mainland to expand her perspective and learn about the world, but she always knew Mallory Rock was her home. Hearing about her life, I truly believe she would have loved her legacy to be the connection between her home and the rest of the world. While people are aware of the Cora Reaver Memorial Scholarship, her legacy deserves to be known and celebrated outside our island. I believe that Cora's story will bring the community together in support of this project. As such, I've already begun communicating with her family to gain their support. Composition of proposed committee. My aim is to allow anyone who volunteers or expresses positive interest in our cause to contribute to the committee. However, not all who show interest will be able to commit actively. To this end, I propose 2 teams. The bridge team will be composed of the key personnel of the committee who will lead the mission. Yeah, we saw that part, but you know. That is 2 big important things. I'm wondering if that anchor management land surveyor team has something to do with fucking Woodard. Sounds like his sort of bullshit. Okay, then we have an accounting screenshot. Oh, no numbers.
Well, I figured out how to decode these. It's going to take some time.
I have a problem with numbers.
What you got here?
I don't know. They're probably relevant, but I don't know why.
Okay, what is?
JW Enterprises.
That's Creepy Man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Zipper demolition check. Transaction check.
Yeah,
Credit.
pause.
Debit. Is the debit column him paying people?
I have no idea.
Makes sense that he'd be paying people. Because if that is the case, he is paying a lot to the Hendricks Group.
And he got a lot of insurance money. Who the fuck is Inez Garcia?
Wow, she got a lot. It's Queen Anne. What is this? The category. Because Queen Anne is like, there's zipper demolition, hard hat flooring. And then to Inez Garcia and... Oh, are these listings? For his
Scroll back up
recent
to the top.
recent renovation projects? because I totally forgot. I already forgot the password into the Cora file, so I'm just gonna download this because I don't remember what it is.
Right. Was there anything at the bottom? Okay. I just wanted to see. I just want to make sure.
Numbers.
Yeah.
An email thread. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Go. Okay. Yeah. T before I read.
Okay. You read. I'm gonna decode. Okay. You can fill me in on anything important. Wait, where's the other pen? Bam.
Okay. Female. I'll just scooch this over closer while she's busy. So I don't have to talk so loud. Okay. A chance to talk. Beth Ferris Hendricks to Rocksteady Support Network. Good morning, Rocksteady. I hope this email finds you well. I've been looking into the events of the collapse over a year ago, thinking of ways Mallory Rock can move forward. I can't tell you how much I admire the incredible work the RSN, Rocksteady Support Network, has done advocating for those who are traumatized by that terrible loss. If you'd let me, I would love to come in and talk to your members about a healing path I can envision for the future. I'm working to pull together a committee to propose revitalizing the bridge project. I believe the original intent of the bridge's construction and the undeniable boost it would bring to so many facets of Mallory Rock are still solid in foundation. I believe in your members and the healing that they could undergo if we see the bridge project through. The efforts of our friends and family who were lost shouldn't go to waste. Even if you're not convinced yet, please allow me to come in and speak with your members directly. Thank you so much, Beth Ferris Hendricks. Okay, buddy. So what do they have to say to that? Hi, Beth. Thank you for your email. I appreciate your compassion, but I'm hesitant. Introducing the idea of rebuilding the bridge now would be too soon for many of our members to consider. As you mentioned, our network is focused on healing, and I don't want to cause undue anxiety or fear. How exactly will your proposal help our members? I'm not sure we can help you. I'm sure you understand. Best wishes, Sawyer Davis, the Rocksteady Support Network. Beth is our victim. She's not the crystal frou haha bitch. That's Sam. We hate Sam. Sam is sadly innocent. Okay. So Beth responds, Hi, Sawyer. I completely understand your concerns, and of course, the well-being of our friends and family is always my priority. There are two clarifications that I think would make this worth hearing. One, the new bridge would be a completely separate construction from the one built on Woodard's Strand. It is a completely new initiative. The safety and stability of the new construction site would be a priority. And two, there's something I've come across in my preliminary research that might be particularly important to RSN, with potential for litigation. A contracting company named Anchor Management Land Surveyors somehow avoided scrutiny after the collapse. At least I hadn't heard of it. Looking at the paperwork, I believe the RSN could take legal action against Anchor Management. Anchor Management. And have a very strong case. Going after Anchor Management instead of the state, like the council currently is, also means that the state might be more willing to partially fund the new bridge. Please let me know what you think, and if there's a time we can work out for me to come in. I wouldn't be so adamant about this if I didn't think it was worth it. Best, Beth. Okay. Beth. Those points are impactful. Thanks for clarifying. I know we all want what's best, and I trust your good heart and your thoroughness. Can you come in before our weekly meeting next Friday? I want a chance to talk to you before you potentially speak with everyone, just to make sure we're on the same page. Our meeting is at 9 p.m., so why don't you meet me at 8? Wait. Heiko! Fucking Baiko! Jesus. Rude. Okay, 8 p.m. on Friday. Is that the day she died? Did Beth die on a Friday?
I think so.
Okay. So that would be... Fucking... Where's her... planner? Was it 2?
I don't know, 2 or 3.
Oh, check. Hang on. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Blame coat. Shuffle. Yep, planner. Okay. So today's plan was... Yep, Friday. Okay. So on her planner, she had the 8 p.m. Try to sort things out with Clarence.
Yeah, that's when they got into a shouting match.
Yeah, they got into a shouting match. And she was late to see her sister, and she had somewhere to go, and yeah. Interesting. Okay. So... And then, her time of death is in the notebook. Or her range of time of death is in the notebook.
9:10 to 10:13.
Okay, so if she attended this meeting is in that time of death window. It is the time of death window. Interesting. There we go. All right, that's very interesting. Okay, Beth says... this might be like a different week then.
Oh.
'Cause... Yeah. Well, absolutely. I'll see you at 8 p.m. next Friday. Thanks again, Beth. And then thanks again for speaking with me tonight, Sawyer. I really enjoyed working with you. I know Clarence wasn't very open to the idea of a new bridge, but I'll try and talk to him one-on-one in the next couple of weeks to see if he'll come around. We both want the best for Mallory Rock. Until then, I agree that it's best to keep all this under wraps. Looking forward to talking with you and the RSN again. Okay, so this is not the day of death. This is not day of death. Okay. Interesting. All right, so something that I wanted to check is... Yeah, gross. Past projects.
Focus on Tony Pizza's Pizza Shop.
Tony Pizza's Pizza Shop. We love our pizzas. Large two topping for $5. Okay. So, I was in fact right. Hang on a second. Let me grab this real quick. Okay. There we go. So here we have our JW Enterprises accounting situation. And so this is probably an interesting amount of math would need to go into this. which I can't do. But so see, for example, this first thing here is Queen Anne Street. So I'm assuming that these Queen Anne categories are for these properties. So I'm gonna pull up my calculator. I'm gonna see how he's actually doing financially, just because the Queen Anne situation was like, okay. So he bought it for 157,800. Then added 2,200 plus 1,635. 635 plus Queen Anne. There's that 38,000 there. Was there anything else? No, that was it. Oof. Yeah, that was a loss of 100K. Yeah, we're looking to get us some pizza from Tony's Pizza. We love pizzas. You can get a large food 2 topping for $4.99 from Tony's Pizza Shop. It's just 200 rats in a trench coat. Okay, I'm curious to see if this happens again. We do have a South Downs situation. So let's see what that was. Okay, so JWE purchased this for 229,000. Give me my money! Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Look at that. Look at that, Wello.
Look at that Wello.
Look at that. Nice. Nice. Hey, Wello. I'm doing math. Aww. I know that the dot's not really working because we're just little models, but...
It is.
Okay. You take over being the chatty person. I'm going to do math.
Oh, no. Okay, this seems like a flipping of our skill sets, but sure.
Do you want to do the math?
I'm better at math and you're better at chatting.
I know, but you're on the wrong side.
Oh, no.
Do you want to try and do the math?
Sure.
Here, I will lean back and just shout really loud!
Or I could move the mic closer.
Or something like that.
What am I mathing anyways?
Okay, so basically, we're starting with 229,000 because we're doing the South Downs Road situation. So basically, go down through the category list here and add any amount that's under South Downs to that. We want to see if it lines up for what he sold it for. Because on the Queen Anne property, he lost over 100K.
Okay, is this the whole thing?
Yes.
Okay, because there's only the 2 for South Downs, and they're not gonna be a loss. Or just eyeballing it, I can see that.
Okay, I don't know how to do math.
Because yeah, according to that, he only spent like I don't know, 3,000.
And for
3,000.
wow, and for Summer Street, he just paid the Hendricks Group twice. Yeah, okay, so basically JW Enterprises is a fucking scam. But we knew that. Mitchelson Marble and Granite for Whitecap. But we know that that's not fucking granite. Is he just a scam artist working with other scam artists?
That's what they tend to do, yeah. Also, I finished the first cipher.
Okay. What's the first? Okay.
So it's that one.
That's one. Okay.
I wrote the whole thing out for you so you don't have to look back and forth.
There you go! All right, hang on. Let me. I know what I'm doing. Nope, I didn't need to hit that button. I know. Okay, there we go. This is what I needed to do.
There you go.
That button. Okay.
Hands.
So this cipher here. Scribibibibibus. Okay, we still don't know who's signing them, but I know that it has something to do with this document paired with this document. These two have something to do with figuring it out. Because I'm very, very thoroughly convinced that these are signatures.
Right.
And so each one of these people will have a signature.
Right.
This one belonged to Beth and Gwen's dad.
Right.
His name is gonna be somewhere in past issues.
Didn't he have a shift cipher at one point? I feel like he did.
If anything, it was gonna be the Zodiac one from last week.
Okay, well, anyways.
So, we are translating a cipher. Because we're very smart. My patience wears thin. Your reassurance was given several months ago, and I gave you my vote on the bridge issue as promised. Have you found anything concrete on anchor management yet? The Rocksteady needs a financial boost right now. Winning a lawsuit or a settlement would help us immensely. Please make this a priority. Somebody's not being completely honest. Somebody's being a pile of suspicious bitches.
Who owns the Rocksteady?
Who owns Rocksteady? Okay, yeah. I should have written down the password into the Cora thing. I don't remember what it is! Oh, good, I don't have to put it in again. Fuck! I'm sorry, Willow, but the lizard is probably not working because the model's not up and running tonight. We're just using a PNG of the two of us, but otherwise, lizard. 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 I'm doing it for you. Lizard. 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 I'm doing the effect manually for you. Okay, let's have a look at the bridge group. Okay, the Rocksteady Support Network. And Sawyer Davis has something to do with it. Did Sawyer Davis sign the fucker doodle? No.
No. Davis isn't one of the names.
No, it's not. Yes, the lizards are great. Do we need a hint so that we know where to start?
No, I'm looking back at past things.
Lizard. 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 I'm distracting you. I'm sorry.
You are thoroughly distracting me, yes.
Lizard. Should we go back to Tony's Pizza? Or Tony Pizza's Pizzas?
No, I'm trying to figure out... The Rocksteady. Who owns the Rocksteady? I swear we knew that at one point. Was it on the website? Like the town website?
Mallory Rock site. Local business spotlight, maybe? There's the hotel. That's the local business. Okay, town council?
Oh, maybe
Okay, Lurk can
was
play Vidya. Oh, by
Yes.
the way, Wello, is this your first time being back and meeting Eddie?
Oh yeah, Eddie.
Because I don't know if you've met Eddie before. Because he's the new emotes. Here, let me switch over so you can see it a little bit better. Let's see, over to the side of us. He's wrapped up in his blankie right now because we're being cozy. Yeah, if you give him bits, he talks. Yeah. He just needs like a single bit that's at least 10, and then anything else in your message he will repeat. He's just a baby, so he's learning to talk. But yeah, he's my baby. I found his egg and I hatched it, and he's learning to talk, and he's a precious little baby. But he's all comfied up with us right now.
What?
We don't have audio. We can't tell if it worked or not.
Did it work? Did the baby talk?
That's cool.
Yay!
Yeah, the baby talks.
Good job, baby.
Yeah, he's just a baby. He spent a while mimicking mouth shapes and stuff, but he can talk now. And it was kind of an accident. I didn't know what I did to set him up properly.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's just a baby. So basically, that's who all of the new emotes are. That is Eddie. His name is Edgar. Because he's a raven. But he goes by Eddie. But that's who all the new emotes are. And I'm encouraging people to use their favorites because we're currently going through emote Squid Games. Trying to figure out what everyone likes the most. Because I have more emotes than I have slots. But yes, we love Eddie. He's just a little baby, but he's learning and he's very fun. Yes, he's a very special baby. Edward Gundy. If it was anybody, like I would almost expect to be Edward Gundy here, Eddie Blue. Progressive advocate for the people of Mallory Rock and whatnot. We're trying to figure something out and we're having troubles. Well, anyway, I just wanted to introduce you to Eddie. You feel free to go and lurk now. And, yeah.
He's a radio DJ.
Radio DJ. Okay. I don't know who it would be. But yeah, I just wanted to spend a little time on this page, Fairy, so it's easier to see Eddie. I was just introducing Eddie.
Okay. I still have another cipher to figure out. So if you want to like poke around on the web stuff to refresh on like who owns the Rocksteady and
Yeah, we're trying to figure out who owns the Rocksteady.
something else. Oh, where was this first cipher that I wrote the solution to in here? Where was this found? Because I went through all the old boxes. And
It's bright orange.
Bright orange. Do you want to go through the boxes? Because I didn't find it in there. So yeah, I'll do the next cipher and you look for that. 'Cause I swear that was from Dad. The dad, What it says it's from Dad. So that has a little star thing on it.
It's right here.
Oh, it was clipped to the thing. Okay. Oh. It was an entirely different code. Never mind. That was the Zodiac one. That's a different.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Like, honestly, I don't think that this... Yeah, I don't think this Zodiac code was actually from Beth's dad. I think this was from Eddie Blue to Sam. Because Eddie Blue is Sam's dad.
Right.
And Edward Gundy's name is crossed out.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised if someone found out that he'd helped her get in.
Right.
So, yeah. Well, I mean, he does say also that he walked out on those bastards.
Right.
So, Eddie Blue is possibly a cool dude. And shove it all in.
Bah.
I am very good at this. I'm being very, 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 very good at this. Okay, put that back in. Shove that all in. Okay, spider gravy. Let's go.
What?
Nothing. I was transported momentarily. Okay, I'm going to poke at the hint. I want to know where to start with the fucking stars.
Well, just so you know, what I figured out about them. What I figured out about them was that they are basically a reverse shift code. So whenever they're attached to a thing like the one that I deciphered already, which is over here somewhere. Yeah. It's that number of stars, including the two big ones, but the backwards from the letters. So that's what I figured out.
What
about
are all these then?
I don't know. That's why I was saying if we could figure out who the Rocksteady is owned by, that might be this person's signature.
Yeah, and that's why I was like kind of looking for the name of Beth's dad, because isn't it like Lee or something?
How does that give us any context?
Well, because this is his. I was trying to figure out how the fuck people come up with these.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, I'm gonna unabashedly look at hints.
Okay.
Motherfucker!
What? What is it?
Apparently you can click something that I didn't know you could click!
Oh.
See, this is why sometimes it's like good to actually look.
Yeah, look at that first hint that is. Yeah.
Oh my god, you can email them.
Oh.
What the fuck would you say?
I have no idea.
Hello, world.
Yeah.
How's the email? Who owns this group? I don't know. That didn't send. How would I know if they sent me an email back? Curious. The fuck is that hint trying to tell me?
I don't know.
It was just.
Yeah.
What happens if you click the email link? What am I supposed to say to them? How would I know? I got an out of office email back. Weird. Okay. I see what this thing is trying to do. It's trying to basically say, okay, this thing meets every Friday at exactly the time that Beth was murdered, basically. So anybody who's in the group would have an alibi. It's to Rocksteady, the support group.
Yeah.
So we have this note that basically says Rocksteady could really use some money right now. Sus. Signed by someone whose signature is on this thing, only backwards.
Huh.
Like, that's the same. These two are the same
It's just kind
signatures.
of rotated a bit, yeah.
I mean, I suppose.
If it's a stamp, it would just be rotated.
Yeah, that's backwards. It's mirrored. Mirrored is a type of backwards. Okay. I want to know what these mean so bad. Whomst signatures B. Okay. Oh, this is so frustrating. Because I really want to know what this means. Okay. So, Edgar Mallory's picture has something to do with figuring out who these constellations are.
That's how I figured out how to use them to break the codes. The number of stars.
I want to know who they are.
I know.
I wonder if I were to ask for a roster? Mm. It's just so annoying. Asking who are Rocksteady members. I'll do Fairy's idea. Where can I send a donation? Nope, just a bunch of the same out of office responses from Gwen.
Yeah, why is it coming from Gwen?
I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing with this.
Yeah.
Nothing I do is making a difference. It's very frustrating. I'm just typing in random shit, seeing if I get any sort of different response. Nope. Out of office. Sorry, I'm currently out of office. Can only assume it's somewhere in the cipher. What if I send a completely blank email? This is what I've been reduced to. Oh my god! What the hell am I supposed to do about that?
Show me the email, the thing you click on and have been typing into.
Okay, here, let me,
Switch back.
Trying to look like I need to push a button. I don't need to push a button.
Yes.
Okay. So basically, it is here, and that's what I can click on.
Okay.
Questions, concerns, don't hesitate to contact us at badooby-dooby-doo. No email is too short or too long. So I click that, and Rocksteady Support Network at gmail.com.
Huh.
From me.
Okay. I just was curious what you were seeing, that's all. I don't actually have any great ideas other than let's look up the answer because it's frustrating you.
I can't find the answer.
There's
no answer about what to type.
What the hell?
There is legitimately no answer. Like, if I straight up go to our sneaky sneakies here, see everybody, this is a sneaky sneakies over here.
Yeah.
Okay? If we look at this.
Well, no, I meant the reveals, not the hints.
I am just illustrating.
Okay.
But we'll go to this. The Bridge Trauma Group email thread. Okay, if you click the email hyperlink, an email will trigger, which you can send to Rocksteady. Type a message and see the response.
Huh.
But then, it proceeds to give you the answers of, like, when they meet and stuff.
Okay.
But it doesn't tell you what to say! What to type in the motherfucking email!
I'm assuming that it's their website is fucked up right now. Because this is an old one and something got broken.
So the only answer that we're getting back is
from Gwen, who's the person we're working for. And so that's like she's the one we're supposed to. Have you tried typing in the compose email part?
Yes, I've tried typing in both.
Okay, just checking.
Like, what if I...
Sorry. Yeah.
Just type, when do you meet? And then... this is what happens.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, is I think that's like... I think it might just be their website thingy is broken.
Because I'm missing something big. I tried that fairy. Or, I mean, looking back at that, like, I tried what fairy said.
Yeah.
I tried typing all over the place in different sections, and nothing's working.
Yeah.
I don't know what more I can do.
You know, like I said, I think it's broken. So we're just gonna have to rely on the reveal that says the important information we get from their response is the time of that, and move on. And just, so we don't go insane. I finished doing the other cipher, though.
Okay. So the little notebook cipher. So this one says... picked up files from Mom and left them in my desk drawer. Before you ask again, I didn't look at them as always. I don't understand why you let Mom handle your papers, but you won't let me. I've followed everything you say, and I would have known which way to vote even if you hadn't told me. I don't need to be micromanaged anymore. What else do you need for me to prove to you that I'm good enough? Ooh, somebody's got daddy issues. Do we think this is little bitch Joey?
Oh, yeah.
Complaining to Dad?
Yeah, could be.
The Hendrix group is just getting more and more fucked up. Okay, well, we've run into a problem. Something is broken. It's very sad. Because I don't know how we're supposed to, like, we acquire this information.
Yeah. Yeah, where's that coming from?
Yeah, that's something to do with the email, like I said.
Well, shit. I mean, it's basically we know who the person is we're excusing.
Yeah.
Which
So that's
isn't really that surprising, but
it's just frustrating
very
that
frustrating.
we're missing such a significant piece.
yeah.
Apparently we're missing some sort of testimonial. Because we can't figure out how this fucking email bullshit works.
Yeah. He's no good.
I have absolutely no idea what I could be typing to make it better, so I'm assuming this means that it's broken in some way.
That's what I think too.
Something was bound to slip through the cracks.
Yeah.
Of them selling their company and everything. This is a pre-sale.
Oh yes. This is
box.
a fairly old one.
Yes. Well, curses. How should we resolve this? Should we just... Apparently, if we were able to figure out the email situation, we would be getting a testimonial from Belinda Smithson acknowledging that Reverend Reaver was present at the group's meeting the Friday night that fireworks were being tested, which also so happens to be the Friday night that Beth was murdered.
Yeah.
We know from reading through the emails that they meet at 9. So basically, the Reverend would have gone from a shouting match with Beth to his support group meeting.
Yeah.
I very much doubt it, Fairy.
No.
This kind of thing is not gonna be Googleable.
Right.
This is a very niche, lesser known situation.
Yeah.
But that's the answer that we're looking for, is that our second suspect that we can eliminate is Clarence Reaver.
Which doesn't surprise me because it seems like his motives for being upset with Beth were not anything serious. It was just like a stop pushing, kind of, stop pushing my trauma.
Yeah.
Rather than
Stop
anything,
pushing my trauma button, you bitch.
Yeah. Rather than anything really that heavy, like, some of the other financial things we've been uncovering. Which, on the bright side, means Creepy Shirt Man is still a suspect.
Yeah. Clarence Reaver. And
There you go.
all right. You're right. Reverend Reaver couldn't have killed Beth if he was at a Rocksteady meeting. But whoever did kill her must know more than I thought. Check the audio attachment I'm sending you. This is them. It has to be. They know what we're doing. 4 suspects left. I don't know what to think. I mean, we're obviously on the right track if the killer is calling me, but I'm kind of freaking out about it. I'm going to Sully. He has to be able to figure something out about where the call came from, and maybe he can look into the Anchor Management Company that keeps popping up. I'm really glad you are helping. I'm not sure what I'd do if you weren't. So we've got a thing to listen to.
Oh, we need to listen.
Which means I gotta find my tin of earbuds. Head, bed. Okay. We gotta switch to earbuds so that we can both listen.
You want to stop the music so people can hear better?
I will.
Okay.
I'm just plugging us in first.
Plug it in.
Okay, let's see what this is.
Keep sticking your nose where it doesn't belong, and you'll meet the same end as Beth.
Oh,
Well,
creepy,
that's ominous.
creepy voice change or threat.
Keep sticking your nose where it doesn't belong, and you'll meet the same end as Beth.
I feel like he's about to ask me trivia questions or murder me.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, that is what we got.
That's it.
Yup. That's what we got. We know that it wasn't the Reverend, that he's just a ordinary, kooky guy who likes to send accusative, passive-aggressive messages through Bible verses. Totally normal.
And I feel at least one of those notes that I deciphered is going to be something we're going to call back to.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Because they didn't seem particularly relevant to what we were doing this time.
Yeah. The stamps, the star stamps.
Yeah.
Those are people's signatures. Somehow, there's got to be a way eventually to figure out whose signatures they are.
Just when they let us figure out one long-term thing, they give us a new long-term thing.
Yeah. Well, I guess we can start packing her up for the night. That was not a ton, but I feel like it was productive to eliminate the Reverend. Where's the fuck folder? It's over there.
The fuck folder?
The fuck folder.
Here's your fuck
Yes,
folder.
I was going to say fuck folder. Thank you.
That's what we were doing, Brick.
Yeah. But what we couldn't figure out was what to type.
Yeah. It was, I do think it was just broken. Because it was triggering the other email thing you could do with an email, which is, the solve the solution, give her the solution thing. Like if we had typed, some other gibberish on that, it probably would have popped up with an out of office thing just like that.
Yeah, it was treating me like gibberish.
Okay.
So I just don't know what it would have wanted. Like what I needed was what to type in that email.
I suspect that it was not a matter of what you type in that email. I don't think that was relevant. I think typing anything was supposed to elicit a response from them, not from Gwen.
Yeah, because they specifically said in the note, like, no email is too short or too long.
Exactly.
That kind of implied that if I just, like, sent them an empty email or something that just said, hi, like anything, if I sent them anything,
they would have sent you back a message saying when they meet and stuff like
this
that.
is when we meet, and then we would have seen a testimonial from people.
Oh, yeah.
Probably it would have been like, this is what we are, this is when we meet. Look at the testimonials of our people, and then Belinda's testimony would be like, oh my god, it was so nice, and the Reverend was here when the fireworks were going off.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what we would have gotten
Yeah.
if it wasn't broken, but that it was broken.
I feel like it was just broken. But it's okay. I think we got the gist of it. And we eliminated the Reverend Reaver.
I still think that he looks like he does drugs.
Reverend Reaver? Yeah.
Yes, that he goes places and like does acid or ayahuasca or something.
Yeah.
He does spiritual drugs.
Mm-hmm.
But I am also at this point like super fascinated by the Korra situation.
Yeah, why was he so why was Beth so determined to name it after her?
Yeah, because like I can actually understand the Reverend's point of view of like,
Yeah.
this was his twin and she died over 40 years ago. He's not exactly like into being reminded constantly. Like he doesn't want to live in the grief of her. I can actually like understand that. I have appreciation for that mentality of just like, leave me alone, let me grieve in my own way.
Yeah.
It's very interesting. But then Beth was like, she wanted to be a part of the outside world, but realized that Mallory Rock is her home. So the solution is to build a bridge and call it the Korra Reaver Memorial Bridge. After establishing the Korra Reaver Memorial Scholarship so that people can go study.
Yeah.
It's like, girl, you don't, I mean, if you're over 40 and you knew Korra, like, damn, you aged gracefully. What's your skincare routine? Jeez.
Right.
But also, like, this doesn't strike me as your business, really.
Yeah.
It's because like, Beth does not look like she's over 40.
She could be.
Like, maybe. Oh, she does have a teenage daughter.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
That just looks like a person. Am I old?
I think we're getting old, yeah.
Oh, fuck. That I can look at someone who's probably over 40 and go, like, it just looks like a person.
Right.
Like, over 40 years ago, that's a long-ass time ago, right? But how come then I look at people who are over 40 years old, and I'm just like, well, that's just a person.
Yeah, I understand. But also, you know...
I know who's in the audience listening right now.
I'm talking about me.
You
what?
too!
I'm turning 40 on Saturday.
Yeah, I know!
It's just the comment of, you know, it's the long-ass time ago.
Over 40 years.
Oh, okay.
Over 40 years.
Okay. So,
Korra
yes.
died in 1979.
Right.
And she was already apparently dreaming of going to school elsewhere.
I mean, that can be a kid.
Also, low-key starting to suspect that maybe maybe Clarence had something to do with it. Like that maybe he made a dumb kid mistake.
It's funny because I was thinking Beth had something to do with it, and it was guilt that's driving her to you know, want to dedicate everything to her.
Maybe. It could go either way. Maybe Beth feels guilt for Korra's death because she would have wanted to see the world and I have to memorialize her, and maybe the Reverend is all like, leave me the fuck alone. One of his things was, this is your fault.
Yeah.
One of his Bible verses aimed
Yeah.
like passive-aggressive Bible, this is all your fault.
Yeah, I think that was what happened. I think Beth was, or at least they feel like she was responsible somehow.
Yeah. Oh.
But we'll find out next time, maybe.
On Murder Monday.
Oh, we have a musical sting now, huh? Okay.
Yeah, we do. That's our new thing.
Okay.
Because this was Cabot, not Cabbage, Detectives Incorporated LLC.
Yes.
That's our new thing. For next week, we will introduce our new musical sting as the name of our detective agency grows each and every time we do a Murder Monday. This was 4 out of 6.
Yeah.
So we only have 2 left to solve the murder of Beth Ferris Wheel Hendricks. Without the wheel. Beth Ferris Hendricks. I'm just air guitaring over here.
She
Okay?
is. She's actually air guitaring while she does that.
I don't know how to play the guitar, but
That's very much how you play the guitar, yes. Yeah, like that. That's what the guitars sound like, too.
You don't know, maybe they do. Also, I think I just booped Kage and he went away
Oh, no.
offended. He's over there somewhere.
I don't know where he went.
He's very offended.
Yes.
The cats have been hanging out under my desk lately. They know what they're getting into.
It's fair.
Okay, everybody. I think that's where we're going to end for the night. This was a very silly session.
Yes.
And things were broken. And I don't know what's going on anymore. Where are my pants? I think I lost them.
It's okay.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh no. Okay. So next Monday we will return for 5th session
Out of 6.
out of 6 for our first whole box.
Yeah.
We're doing really good on this one, I'm
We're
telling you.
We're sticking to it.
Oh yeah. And then reminder, we do have other things after this. This is not like we're only doing Murder Mondays because of this one box. We have another whole box, and then we've got a couple of single boxes hanging around somewhere.
Yeah. At least 2 more, I think.
At least 2 single boxes.
Yeah.
Which can be very, very fun. This one is very fun. I like this.
Yeah.
And then we could always go back and actually do the box that we kind of faded
Bailed on,
off.
yeah.
Because it turned into nothing but ciphers.
Butt ciphers.
Butt cipher. But anyway, thank you all so much for hanging out with Cabot, not Cabbage, Detectives Incorporated LLC. And we will see you next week for more of this shit. And I will see you tomorrow for whatever the fuck I'm going to get up to then. I don't know, and you can quote me on that. Okay? Anyway, we love your faces, and we'll see you later, okay? Let's have ourselves a nice little Monday night. All right?
Yes.
Okay. Bye, everybody!
Bye.